The clock struck midnight. Ayaan sat at his desk, drowning in work, his laptop screen casting a faint glow across his tired face. His phone buzzed, an unknown number flashing on the screen. He frowned, hesitated for a moment, then ignored it. Probably a wrong number. But the next night, the same number called again. This time, curiosity won over hesitation. "Hello?" He answered. A soft, playful laugh echoed through the phone. "You finally picked up." Ayaan furrowed his brows. "Do I know you?" "Not yet," the voice replied, teasing. "But maybe you were meant to." Her name was Zoya. She claimed she had dialed his number by mistake the first time, but something made her call again. They talked that night about nothing, about everything. And then the next night, and the one after that. Somewhere between their midnight calls, Ayaan found himself waiting for her voice. Her laughter felt like home, even though he had never seen her. One night, Ayaan finally asked the question that had been on his mind for weeks. "Zoya, why won't you meet me?" A pause. Then, her voice, playful as ever. "Some things are better left unseen." The next day, he got a message from her. "Come to the old bookshop at 5 p.m. His heart pounded as he arrived at the small, dusty bookstore. The scent of old pages filled the air. He scanned the room, searching for a face he didn't even know. But no one approached him. Minutes passed. Then an hour. Zoya never came. That night, his phone rang again. "Why didn't you come?" His voice was laced with frustration, but more than that, with hurt. "I wanted to," she whispered. "But I can't." Something in her voice sent a chill down his spine. "Zoya, what's going on?" She exhaled shakily. I have a heart condition, Ayaan. I've been in the hospital for months, waiting for a transplant. The first time I called you, I was just passing time. But then, I kept calling. Talking to you felt like breathing again." A lump formed in Ayaan's throat. "I got my transplant today," she continued. "And after surgery, I might forget a lot of things. Maybe even our conversations." Ayaan gripped the phone tightly. "No, Zoya. You won't forget me." But the line had gone silent. Months passed. Ayaan visited the bookshop often, hoping, praying. Then one day, as he browsed through the shelves, he heard a familiar laugh. He turned and there she was. Zoya. Her hair was shorter, her face thinner, but it was her. She was standing right in front of him, flipping through a book. He took a deep breath, stepped forward, and said the only words he could think of. "Do I know you?" she asked, tilting her head. Ayaan smiled. His heart ached, but he held on to hope. "Not yet," he whispered. "But maybe you were meant to." And just like that, their story began again.